Tonight, Nathan changes the pulley.
I like the top tier.
Just finished pumping up some gas. Just put a little bit of gas in it. Not a lot because we're gonna have to like empty it out because I brought the kids are in the back. As you can see, I don't know where my GoPro is. So much stuff to get ready in the morning. I had to do an oil change at like 5 o'clock in the morning because I did some family time instead of doing that last night. I do have a backup GoPro, so I think I'm in good shape. I also have my Nikon. I'm gonna head over to the shop, and I hope I can, get some time to shoot the shit with Jeff. And there's a lot of people actually coming in. I was surprised. There's a few surprises coming up, so stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, so just done a few pulls. We kind of experienced a lot of this on the street too, where we're trying to, keep knock under control. The car's not liking anything above 6 degrees of timing, which is like nothing. It's nothing. So Hans, my buddy here, Signal Evolve, follow him on YouTube, Black Asian on Instagram. I hit him up. I'm like, dude, do you have a 3.5 pulley? Because Jose was all out, and he came through.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was 3.5. I know I had a pulley, didn't know if it was 3.5.
Hey, buddy. Not here. Do another pull. We just hit 400 ponies. Oh, we're just getting started. 400 ponies. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. So that's pretty much how the day went, up to a certain point, of course. It was pretty awesome. I got there, I got to meet Joel. He had a pretty badass 240 SX. On to the rest of the day, I met up with a couple of guys. Hans, Signal Evolve, Jose, and Nathan showed up. I was very glad they showed up. So I brought with me some race gas, and as you can see, the car makes power on race gas. But even then, we had to be conservative with ignition. Just to give you an idea, on 93 pump, we're running like 6 degrees of the ignition. Compared to last time when I had the smaller blower, making less boost, we ran something like 11. And what's the difference between the two? We'll just say this. We went up 2 degrees of ignition and gained like 20 horsepower. But the car was knocking. So there's no point in doing that on the car. So we dialed it back. I'll be getting a 3.5 inch pulley pretty soon, and we'll actually see like what the car, how much power the car makes when you actually have real power demand from the ECU. And at this point we don't. So on 93 pump, the car made a little over 350, almost 360, 318 torque, which I'm really happy about. The car drives nice. I can actually like just step in it, drives real smooth. Now on to the good stuff. So before we get there, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. The runs. Now, I don't do highway racing or highway pulls very often next to someone. I think the last time I did something like that was probably like 10 years ago, maybe more. So the car was up against, it's a turbo 9th gen. I think he said he was somewhere around 375, 380. I have the gear ratio from M Factory, which I went with for personal preference. They're very short, very close to each other, so I do a lot of shifting, but I'm always in the power band. First run, you know, I try to, you know, we try to line up. I blow the horn 3 times, and I take off. And he's gone. You can watch it right here.
You didn't wait for him.
I don't know what happened to him. So I'm thinking maybe he wasn't totally ready, but he did step into it. And, you know, we caught up later, lined up again, and blow the horn 3 times. And from talking to Junior, the guy with the white Civic, he stepped into it, but he runs into turbo lag. That's the difference right there that you can see with turbo lag. So I'll show you the second run right now. So right there you can see the difference between a turbo car and a supercharged car. There's no brake boosting with a supercharger if you live with turbos your whole life and you don't understand the difference. It's instant response, instant delivery. The car just took off. The third run, I think he was a little bit more prepared. He did some brake boosting. Where we got confused was the horn. So I blew the horn, I think twice, and then he blew the horn and then took off, and then I took off after him. As you can see, I'm just walking him back, just paddling back. I remember just paddling him back. And unfortunately, I had to make a decision how to back out. There's a car in front of me, so you know I didn't want to put anybody at any serious danger for something silly like some highway pulls. But don't get me wrong, I love the way his car sounded. His car sounded fantastic. I'll play the clip again because you'll hear it. Brake boosting and spooling turbo up, it just sounds beautiful. Am I disappointed with the numbers? Partially, yes. What I'm not disappointed with is the car. This car, we built it with our hands here in this cold ass garage, uncomfortable as hell, and just the basic knowledge that we have. And to us, it seemed like a simple thing we were doing, building this car. But the car got tuned. It revs to 8 grand. It got beat on the dyno. It got beat on the street, and I still drove back just nice and smooth. Car it performs in every single level, except Jose doesn't like the suspension. He thinks it's too stiff, but he's old. So there. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for following along. I do have some videos coming up this week. I'll be taking the hood off the car and putting GoPro up top. I've been dying to do that. If you want to come back for that, again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And you can always just let me know in the comments, which one would you prefer? Would you prefer the turbo? Would you prefer the supercharger? Feel free to let me know. There's no wrong answer. If you won't offend me or anybody, you should go some other way. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.